Namaste, Jai Bharat. We had been hearing and seeing the cockroaches. Call them cockroaches because they're Cockroach Janata Party. That's the name. They're not a party, and their modus operandi is through social media, and the people heading them are good at the social media work, and people have gone into their backgrounds, what they had been doing before, the roots, what they and what are they, all these things are found out, and in all likelihood everyone knows that. And you see that they say that we are not going to form a political party. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't. If you look at the list of the leaders of these cockroaches, they all are very connected with AAP, Aam Aadmi Party. So there is already a party. These people need not to make, or they wouldn't make another party. If at all they make, it will be a plan B of AAP. Well, this stage is set so. Now you look at the kind of funds they receive, and also look at the sources from where they receive the funds. I am not telling anything because I don't have the records with me, but I say that you try to find out how they live. See, one has to eat food, and as we understand normally, one has to earn his food. People eat, and how they earn, you can find out. You really can find out. And what is the target? The target is my Prime Minister. Why? Because his 10 years of Prime Ministership, 10 plus years, had destroyed many people's empires. They were thriving, many people were thriving at the cost of the common people of Bharat. You see him as Prime Minister now for last 10 plus years. We saw him as Chief Minister for 3 terms in Gujarat, and we know how he works. We know how he is. You just happen to see him now. We knew before. And how he interacts also we know. So his positive aspects, these people don't want to give attention to. Well, we understand the opposition parties ignoring the positive aspects of my Prime Minister, because that's their existence and survival. And they keep talking whatever. Mostly they talk nonsense, but then whatever. But you're trying to influence youngsters through social media for a larger movement, which of course is not going to be successful. That I'm very sure. That's not going to be very successful. One can make impact for the time being, but that's temporary. That is kshanika. That will be purely temporary. Nothing is going to last. Nothing is going to be permanent. Look at the theory of impermanence in Bharatiya Darshan. Upanishads as well as Buddha, they both speak of it. In this case, all these movements are temporary. Their target is explicit. That's my Prime Minister. I'm just talking to the youngsters of this nation. You have no idea of the nation in the past. Please try to find out what was Bharat before Prime Minister Modi. How things were. Try to find out. These things should be available in record in spite of many concealments, and make a comparison of the last 10 plus years of rule, and then judge. It's open to you. I expect all people are rational, intelligent, capable, conscious and understanding. So do the youngsters. I've been teaching. This is what I would talk to the youngsters. I would ask the youngsters. You try to find out for yourselves the past and the present. You don't know about the past because you were young. You now only see these things. Now only you see what your elders have seen in the past. What kind of governance we had in the past, and what kind of governance we have now. You try to make a comparison. Try to study that, and try to look at this and study this, and then make a comparison, and then you will yourselves find which is better. See, nothing is perfect in any case. The very idea of perfection is that perfection is difficult to achieve, but approximation of perfection is always possible. You will find there is a lot of approximation to ideal. Ideal shall remain ideal because there will always be a theoretical difference between ideal and actual. So it's now things are very clear. These cockroaches have a supports from sources XYZ. The cockroaches have spelt out objectives given to them by XYZ, and the cockroaches themselves are instrumental in the hands of larger people, and they have support, they are backing and serious backing. And with all those things, you should understand that you're really really attempting to take the youngsters of Bharat, you call them as Gen Z, whatever, off the track. But remember, the youngsters of Bharat are Bharatiyas who are well rooted in Bharatiya Sanskriti, and you see them in the Kumbh Mela. How many crores of youngsters went there? You see them as startups. What are the kinds of things our young boys make? What are the characters and people coming out of the IITs, etc., and look at their capabilities, and they are given at least fair amount of support. They are into the startups and they are making wonders. They are the real future of Bharat, not the ones who are into iconoclastic anarchism. This iconoclastic anarchism is shortcut, short living, and catching some restless minds like fire. The point is that whatever you do in life, for young people I am telling, it should not be an expression, either explicit or implicit, of frustrations which many people have invented themselves and suffering from. It's time for the youngsters to think, see, try to understand, think and decide. There are three stages of knowing, three puttis, three stages of knowing. Shravana, hearing. Manana, you hear, understand and keep them churning in your mind until you reach genuine understanding. And then of course Nididhyasana. Nididhyasana would amount to reflecting upon what you have understood and then decide what to do. It's your lives. Don't someone mislead you on emotions like what happens to the people in Pakistan in general, because Pakistan, I take an example as they are very foolishly emotional society. That's what I feel, that you can find out for yourselves. So all these things you do, then decide who should you stand by, who should you support. That will help you in your own life, not anyone else, not me, not somebody else, but you first. And when you become first, we all share that because it's a common consciousness. We shall meet. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.